Hello guys, welcome back. On this video, I'm talking about cash flow, payouts, yield. It's very important as a savvy investor that I am that looks at microeconomics, right? This inflation is killing everybody at the consumer level, guys. Like the Fed keeps hiking interest rate, which is making assets being suppressed in value, which is a great opportunity to acquire assets at these low prices. Of course, there'll be a time where this asset will go up in price and we could sell it and make a return on them. But that's not enough for me. That's not enough. It shouldn't be enough for investors. We want cash flow. We want a yield. We want a payout. And that's why I present to you ASIC token. The ASIC token is a mining coin that mines Pulsechain, a different asset. Now, ASIC and the Pulsechain, they both have different values. For example, right now the ASIC token is trading around $2.34, and Pulsechain is trading at $1.26. Now, these are two different asset prices. Okay, so I'm gonna explain. And there's two ways of acquiring the ASIC token. Now, of course, the ASIC token, you could buy it at Uniswap version 3, and you can start mining at Pulsechain, that app, and you can start your miners. Is every 30 days you have to follow up, because every 30 days you have to end your miner. You have a 30-day grace after your 30 days of mining to end that miner. If you don't end it in 30 days, you get penalized, and the penalties are ridiculously bad. So you have to be real responsible with this, okay? So also, you have to have some Ethereum, because both of these assets are running on Ethereum's network. And also have to consider that the volume of right now, the fees are low because there's less activity in the Ethereum network. But as soon as we see a new all-time high in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and you want to interact with these assets, you're going to need enough gas to cover the start mining and the end mining fees, okay? So there's two ways of acquiring this ASIC token, right? I mentioned you could get it at Uniswap, right? And you could buy it at the market. And there's another way, OpenSea.io. There's a ATM ASIC token miner collection here that you could buy, and they are selling it at a premium, and I'm gonna explain why. They're selling it at a premium because you know how Bitcoin halving takes place every 4 years, so the mining supply gets cut in half every 4 years, and then we see a new all-time high every 4 years. Well, this Pulsechain gets half every 6 to 12 months. Now, 6 months is the ideal average proximity of the halving that's gonna take place, and every halving that takes place, this ATMs, it has a halving multiplier. So what does that mean? So if you hold throughout this first halving, your ATM NFTs, after the first halving, you'll have a 2x. So let's say this ASIC miner here is 5.5 ASICs, and right now you could buy it for 0.099 ETH. Instead of 5.5 in the first halving, you'll get 11 ASIC if you redeem them. When you redeem them, you're basically burning the NFT, and you'll get access to the ASIC, and then you can start using it. So you can mine it, or so you can sell it, or so you can do whatever you want with it. And after the second halving, you get another multiplier. You get a 3x. So instead of having 11 ASICs, you'll have 22. You have more, right? So it's a multiplier. So that's why they're selling at a premium. I don't really encourage people to go this route, but if you want to take that risk, go right ahead. It's not financial advice. You got to do your own research. I'll be leaving links in the description below, but make sure you take advantage of this, because, for example, right now, if you want to invest $1,000 into ASIC token, right? Let's say you want to invest $1,000 divided by $2.30 per ASIC, that's at 434 ASIC. So right here, I'm gonna be leaving a link on the description below for this website. It's called pulsedogecoin.corky.tech. You put 435 on a calculator. They have a beautiful front end where you can see when is gonna be the next mining halving, which it would be the first halving will take place April 24, 2023. If you go to the calculator, you put the amount of ASICs, 434 ASICs for $1,000, and you put the Pulsechain price. Right now it's trading around $1.25, 1.25 cents. and then you put the halving estimates around 6 months, starting month number 1. So your reward rate will be 7.5%, which would be 32.55 Pulse Bitcoin, and that's in 6 months. Of course, it'll show you your mining fees that's going to get burned throughout that term, right? So of course your reward rate will drop, but we're expecting the same thing that takes place with Bitcoin every 4 years to happen with Pulse Bitcoin. So instead of so every 6 months we are expecting a rally in the asset price, because they will have less Pulse Bitcoin in circulating supply. So that would probably put some buying pressure on this asset and some demand, because the supply is being cut in half in 6 months versus 4 years. This is it for me. This is a mouthful, because there's so much into this ecosystem of 2 asset ecosystems. But make sure you do your research. I'll be leaving links in the description below. ASIC token. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and following me everywhere. Thank you. Have a good one. Take care. Peace out.